Alright, we going. Whoa, stay there. Alright, so full self-drive. The version I'm using is 12.3.3. You're gonna watch me drive around Las Vegas while I talk to you. Why am I doing this? Why are you watching this? The answer is in the question. I'm doing this because you're watching this. There's no more reason I need to do than that. Alright, so the version I'm using of full self-driving FSD Tesla 12.3.3. I'm gonna tap on the left signal and it just automatically, when it thinks it's safe to switch lanes. Oh, let's make sure everything's clear. Okay, so I'm pointing at it. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna use my full self-driving at nighttime, driving me around Las Vegas. Specifically, it's taking me to my client at the Bellagio. So Bellagio is a pretty hard to get to area in the Las Vegas Strip because of traffic. And there's so much traffic there that, let's see where it's taking us. Okay, it's gonna take us to this route. So I don't know if you're familiar with the Tesla maps, but it gives you alternate routes. You can just press the alternate route if you want to take that route. But for me, I actually like going down Flamingo. So that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the route mid-flight, mid-journey, mid-drive. I'm gonna change the route because I know a back way to get to Bellagio where there's so much traffic. But anyways, Bellagio is hard to get to. It's because of the traffic, because it's right smack in the middle of the Las Vegas Strip. So there's so much traffic there that Bellagio has its own turning lane. But Bellagio's turning lane has so much traffic. So I take the back route, which is amazing. It's a really good route. And it's not giving me that route, so I'm just gonna alterate. I'm gonna alter the route, mid-route. Anyway, so I was talking about, should be capturing my sound much better now. So you're seeing FSD drive me to the Las Vegas Strip at nighttime. I'm supposing it's pretty easy to drive around nighttime Las Vegas because the weather is pretty much dry and perfect, and it seldom rains out here. And it's we're in the middle of April, so an amazing time to actually be here. April, May are the best times to come to Las Vegas because it's not too hot yet. It's not in the middle of summer or not even the beginning of summer. And it's not hot, but it's also not cold because, contrary to what most people believe, Vegas does actually get pretty cold. Relatively, depending on where you're coming from, but I grew up mostly in Alaska, and I think it's cold here at winter time. So it gets to 30s, maybe 20s sometimes, degrees Fahrenheit here in Vegas. Alright, it's capturing it pretty well. And off we go. So I was talking about on my last drive with the Tesla, there are 5 categories of automation when it comes to driving. Level 0, which is no automation, which sucks. Level 1 automation is when there's minimal automation, things like lane assist and what is it called? cruise control. So cruise control, lane assist, which is fairly modern actually. Lane assist is pretty modern, where you just press the cruise control button and it keeps you in the same lane. That's level 1. Level 2 is more automation. The car, it has the ability to manage its speed. So these are things like a lot of the luxury cars have. You're able to press a button on the highway, cruise control, and also its speed control. It controls the speed of the car. So that's level 2. I'm sorry, not the speed, but the distance. For example, it measures the distance between the vehicle in front of you, and it's able to maneuver without hitting the car, manages the speed automatically, autonomously. Here we go, turning left. That was nice, very smooth. So that's pretty cool. I researched and I found out that I'll get back to that. So level 3 is where I think that's where Tesla was before version 12. Right now I'm driving FSD version 12.3.3, and right now there's actually 12.3.4, but I haven't gotten that update yet. I gotta check. So 12.3, yeah, so that has the ability to, the distinction with level 3 is that it has the ability to take a look at the surroundings and drive autonomously, while the ability to look at its surroundings, so using camera or LiDAR or whatever technology the companies use for different vehicles. Tesla doesn't use LiDAR. It uses LiDAR is the same thing your iPhone uses to scan your face. It doesn't need light. But Tesla doesn't use LiDAR. Tesla uses cameras, actual cameras, to have the algorithm determine what's in the surroundings. So level 4 is supervised. It has the ability to do all of that autonomously. It has the ability to take you from point A to point B autonomously, while with minimal supervision. So I think we're pretty much close to that with the Tesla version 12. It requires minimal supervision. I'm literally just from my house to my client all the way at the Bellagio, which is right in the middle center of Las Vegas, able to take me there with full self-driving. So minimal supervision, while as it takes you to your location. It controls everything. Takes a look at the environment, sees what's going on in the environment, maneuvers around that. So I'm gonna take a back route here. So I'm gonna adjust where I'm going. I'm gonna take off full self-driving for a little bit. I'm gonna switch. So right now I'm driving manually. And back to FSD. So it's getting to FSD is so simple. You just tap down on the stock, and then when you want to disengage FSD, you just tap up on the stock. So level 4 is that it pretty much almost everything's autonomous, but it's supervised. And then level 5 is when it's full autonomy and requires no supervision. So that's when robo-taxi, or when a car is completely autonomous, is able to get point A to point B with no supervision. That's when I'm napping while my Tesla drives me to my destination. I am so excited for that. And guess what? Here's what's absolutely just amazing. Elon, the CEO of Tesla, if you don't know, Elon said that 8.8 August 8th, is when Robotaxi goes live. So what's Robotaxi? Robotaxi is when you can turn your Tesla into a taxi. You can turn kind of like Waymo. The Tesla becomes fully autonomous. So I think that's going to be version 13. I'm not sure. But the Tesla will have the ability to be completely autonomous, and a fleet owner can buy a bunch of Teslas and have no driver and operate them like an Uber. So you would order a Tesla, and the Tesla will have no driver. It picks you up and drops you off to whatever location you put on the app, on the taxi app that they create. And it's so that's full automation. So I want you to think about how crazy that is. It's only 2024. You never imagined that we would be living in the future where cars will be driving autonomously. Are there cars driving autonomously now with no driver? Yes, Waymo does it, but they do it in a specific area, because they've I think I'm gonna switch lanes here, so I'm just letting it switch lanes automatically. I'm gonna take over for a bit, so because I want to take the back road, which the map is not suggesting, so I'm gonna have to do it myself. But here we are. So I went to the Rio. I had a client at the Rio the other day. If you could see on the camera, Rio is not bad. Rio is actually pretty nice. Now I don't know what now my client had an amazing room with an amazing view. So here's the back road I'm taking. So I'm one pedal driving. When I let go of the accelerator, it stops on its own, but it doesn't stop abruptly. It stops at a nice pace. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it back on FSD, full self-drive. It's telling me to keep my hands on the wheel. It's supervised FSD, so 52. So I'm doing good on time. 52. I'm supposed to be there at 8. So now it's 7:52. So this is the route right here, the one that I wanted. So once you adjust, it also adjusts the map, obviously, and it takes you from wherever you are to your destination. So what I was saying before was, you didn't imagine that we'd be living in the future, kind of like Jetsons, the cartoon, where cars would be driving automatically. Are there cars driving right now with no drivers? Yes, Waymo does it. Waymo has a specific map, specific part of the city where the Waymo car just drives and picks up people and drives automatically. These are cities where Waymo has the city mapped out, and the car is able to maneuver within that city. I'm gonna give it a little bit of accelerator to run that yellow light. So that's how you deal with orange lights. If you determine you could go, you could make it, and the car stops. Look at that view though. That is the Aria. It looks like you're in Gotham City right here. And the Bellagio is right over here. Let me turn this. There's the Bellagio. Right there. And we're gonna go back. Center my screen. So it's all right. Here we go. So let's see. I haven't tried this before, but let's see how this the FSD handles this part of town. Because there's a bunch of little curves here. So it's still, I'll let you know if I'm driving it manually or not, but right now it's just full FSD, full self-driving right now. So look at these little curves and little partitions on the road. So it's slowing down, turning, but it shouldn't. Good. So it determined that's not where it should be. It's staying in lane. It's recognizing the stoplight. Perfect. It handled that really well. Yeah, because that's a weird part of the road. It's curvy, and so the camera has to see where it's going, where the lanes are. The lanes may or may not be completely clear. Did that pretty well. So I haven't done FSD on this part of town because it's there's lots of traffic, lots of different little things that happens. There's a part of the road where you have to be on the inside left. Have you been to the Cosmopolitan? Man, that's a nice hotel. So Cosmopolitan, if you're in Vegas, it's known as a more hip vibe, more sensual vibe. So if you want like a little sensual vibe, Cosmo is a good one. Also, they have good linen. I like their linen. They're the only, so it's green here. That's good. It shouldn't be going. Good. We shouldn't go because it's not our green. We're on the... See how that light is close to each other? So it's so smart. It recognizes we're not on that green light. We're on this green light, which is so close together. It's also... So now it's green. I'm going to give it a little bit of gas. So it didn't determine whether or not that was our green because it's so close together. So that's why I pushed a little bit accelerated to let it know, hey, you can go. So it's choosing the outer left. I'm going to make it go to the inner left because it doesn't know that I'm going to be taking an immediate left over here, which I'm going to require. So we're at the middle of Las Vegas right now. This is the middle of Las Vegas. So there's the north part of the strip. Can you see my fingers? Yeah. The north part of, let me move the map. Okay, the north part is the strip, the south part of the strip, and we're right in the middle. So Bellagio's right in the middle. So right in the middle of traffic. Is my audio still recording? Wow, my audio is still recording. Look at that. Amazing. Oh man, it's 7:57. I should really tell my client I'm almost there. So I'm gonna text her, let her know I'm almost there. You can't see my text, right? Okay, good. I'm like, that's OPSEC. Operational security. All right. Hello. So it's lively and vibrant out here right now. We're in the middle of Las Vegas. There's so many people in the streets. Let's see how the FSD handles this turn. It's an interesting turn. So if you see on the map, it can't even see what's going on over here. See, it sees the cars, but it knows there's a divider in the middle. It knows there's a line right here. So let's see, it's green. Let's see what the car does. It's a weird thing because it's so convoluted. Okay, it's seeing it, it's doing it. Oh wow, it's doing it so good. Here's the lane I'm supposed to be in, good. I'm supposed to turn immediately left here, good. It's turning left. Oh my gosh, it did so well. But I'm gonna go over here because I'm gonna self-park. And self-park is on this lane. And of course, Tesla doesn't know that. That's a very specific thing to know. It did so good on that turn. Because that was a weird turn. It was really wide. There's a big piece of road in the middle. But it saw the lines on the camera. It followed the lines. It recognized the light. It turned on the right lane. Turned immediately left. Wow, it turned out really well. So I think I'm going to cut it off right here. We're just going to go in. You know, I might even show you inside Bellagio, but you know what? I think I am. I think I am gonna take you inside Bellagio. It's orange, but I mean yellow, but I'm gonna run it because you're supposed to run it. There's a car right here beside me, really close to me. Alright, I'll take over and I'll see you later. Oh my god, what an incredible client. So, this is the hotel hallway for the Bellagio. Bellagio is so nice, so luxurious. Alright. Look at this place, so luxurious. Everything's gold? Dang. Dang, the elevators are gold. I've been to Bellagio a lot of times, but I've never... Well, hey, hello. Oh, good to see you. We're alone at the elevators. Look at this. I got my mic. I got this connection here, just so I could show you the place. Maybe someone comes in here while I'm doing a video. Alright, so when you walk out of the elevators, you're greeted with this wondrously loud place. Hello, hello, test mic. Okay, you can hear me. People coming my way, I better move out the way. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Look at this place. Yeah. Look at all these people, Jesus. Well, it's a Friday, so it should be a lot of people. I'm gonna walk fast, so I could just move through here. So people in front of me don't think I'm videoing their backs. Do I have your consent to video you? Alright, I'm gonna move past these people, move past these guys. Alright, and now that's the main hotel lobby. Look at this girl's beautiful butt, my god. Alright, and I'm gonna show you the lobby here. Oh yeah, the Bellagio has that, the Bellagio, look at this pianist over here. Live piano. Okay, here's the main lobby. Look at all these accoutrements. And then there's this Asian garden here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take you to the Asian garden. Oh, ice cream. Teapot. Flowers. Flowers, garden. More teapot. I don't know. I don't think it's Beauty and the Beast. I think it's more... Look at these little angels. And now I'm gonna walk to my self-parking.